I grew up in Muswell Hill, in Fortis Green, in Muswell Hill, up the road there. And this cinema, it was called the Rex in those days, was our local cinema. We used to come here occasionally, but when I was in my early teens, 13 or 14, I was very keen on underwater exploration, and Jacques-Yves Cousteau was my hero. I'd read his book, The Silent World, and when I'd heard that the film of the same name was coming to this cinema, I was really excited. But there was a problem. The Silent World, the film, was a U film, which meant that anybody of any age could come and see it. But in those days, there were always two films together. And the film that it was on with was an A film, which meant I had to be accompanied by an adult. Well, my mother was working and my dad wasn't around, and my sister was far too busy with her social life to be bothered with taking her little brother to the cinema. So my mother phoned the cinema and made an arrangement with the manager that I could come and watch The Silent World, the U film, just as soon as the A film started, I left and presented myself to a member of staff. So all went well. I came in, paid my money, and sat here. And in those days, there was no raking to the seats. It was all one level, but it didn't matter. It was a matinee performance, and there weren't many people around. So I was sat here, lost in my own silent world. When the film finished, I sat there, and the A film started. And I looked around, and I thought, can I get away with this? And after a few minutes, my conscience got the better of me, and I went and presented myself to the girl at the kiosk. Well, she didn't have a clue what I was talking about, and she cared even less of my story. So I walked home up Fortis Green. I'd forgotten all about The Silent World, the film I'd come to see. I was just so annoyed that I'd missed out on the opportunity of seeing this A film and getting one over on my school friends.